This is the new EMERBU M4a1. Seller's kind of calling it a Gen 8 Plus. And the reason is because it has a 460 motor, but he's been able to get those motors to be higher performance and hit about 19,000 to 20,000 RPM instead of around 15,000 RPM that a normal one does. Then you've got metal gears in here, obviously, the metal barrel that it comes with, the different mag, the 11.1 battery, and the spring. You get a bigger spring. So this comes with the standard spring, which is a 1.2, and then here is a 1.1, and here is a 1.2. So it's going to be a little longer. That's just how the Chinese measurements are. I said, so what does that compare to? And he just said it's a 1.2. So anyway, we'll go ahead and we're going to put it in here. Now he claims that once we put that new spring in, we should be seeing FPS over 350. So that'll be great. So that's what we're going to do. Just wanted to show you quickly how to do that. It's pretty easy. Hopefully at this point, if you have one of these, you're able to take them apart and get the gearbox out. That's not too difficult to do. Really, you just need an Allen wrench. I use an electric screwdriver. Just make sure it doesn't torque too hard if you have one. Otherwise, you can just use, of course, a regular Phillips screwdriver. And then I use, just a flathead is how we're going to open up the spring compartment, I guess I'll call it, and put that in there. Okay? So the reason why it comes like this is for some reason there's a law in China. They can't upgrade these to this spring, and maybe it has to do with the FPS. I'm not sure, but they could send it to you. So that's why you'll get it sent with it, but it's not installed. It can't be installed due to their export laws. So the spring is really one of the easiest upgrades on this type of gearbox, okay? You can see this little here. This is where the spring is, right? It's inside there. So if you just take a flathead screwdriver and push in and then turn, and sometimes you kind of, there you go, that came out really easy. Sometimes you kind of got to guide it out because it has to line up those notches with the right channel. And you can see right here is your spring, right? So that's the 1.1, and then you see the 1.2 is a little bit longer, a little bit wider. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take that other one, put it to the side. You might as well save it. It's still a good spring. Put it in. So now, obviously, it's going to take a little bit to push in. You might be able to do this by hand. Let's see. You just kind of want to get it in and turn. Nope, it's going to need the screwdriver, which is fine. So just push it in, you'll kind of guide it in so that it's lining up again with the channels. So you got those little notches to the top, and we're just trying to get it in there and turn it. But we want to keep it within these little channels so that when it turns, that it pops back out flush. There we go. So turned it, pop back out flush. So it can kind of get caught on things. You kind of need to guide it so that it comes back out flush. You're good to go. That is how easy it is to change a spring on one of these. So now we got that 1.2 spring in there. With this higher RPM motor, the metal gears, metal barrel, we should have some even better performance. Prior to changing the spring, I was still getting FPS's highs near 300. I would say on average, though, definitely 250 plus on average. So that's cool. So let's see if we can jump it up here. All right, so check back. I'll do a demonstration, of course, now with the upgraded version, and we will test FPS on it and see how it goes. So again, check out EMERBU. I got the link below, and they're on Amazon. They got some better ones coming too. They got a SCAR version just like this coming as well. I'll make sure to show you that SCAR. And then and an M249 after that. So that'll be really cool to see. We haven't seen those on Amazon yet. I have an M249 that I really like, so that's a cool blaster. So anyway, check them out. Comments, questions, let me know what you think. Of course, please like. That really helps me out. Subscribe, smash that subscribe button, and share my channel with your friends. Thanks a lot.